My name is Leks. My friends call me Leks. I'm a Nigerian living in London. I attended University of Westminster. I think it was in 2010 to 2013, and I studied international relations and development studies. I enjoyed it. London obviously is a melting pot, and it's a global melting pot. So you realize that whilst you are international, you are not the only international person in London. So there's a camaraderie around, being with other international people, students in London studying together. Plus also, studying in London meant I could also enjoy family life. So my friends and family in London, I could spend time with them, I could make new friends. Lots of Nigerian restaurants in London, lots of Afrobeat places to go to in London. You can create to an extent a Nigerian lifestyle in London, so I quite enjoyed that. The staff, I felt supported, they're always open, they want to speak to you. My lecturers were amazing. Most of them. The facilities I actually really enjoy. Just knowing that all of my campuses were easily accessible. That was great. The library, I spent so much time in the library. Having a 24-hour library was amazing, particularly in my final year, doing my dissertation. Just being able to sleep in the library and just hustling every night and day was great. So yeah, so many things, student life, international students, loads of things. Massively. I mean, obviously you had the careers offices, they were great, and I'd often go to them and sort of talk through my options. Again, we had career events. One thing my program did and still do is they bring former students, so alumni, to come to the university and speak to the current students about sort of career progression opportunities. I found that massively helpful, and I actually do it now, where I've been back to the university every year since I left. I studied an international program, so international relations and development studies, and studying that at Westminster meant I could engage with other universities around London, and you don't often find that when you go and study outside of London, where universities are sort of in cities. But in London we have more than 10 universities all together in central London, so it meant we could share ideas with other universities. I really enjoyed that. Career-wise, this meant I could engage with international organizations also in London, so I could take up opportunities and other things around just being able to work part-time, being able to run from work to home to university. Just sort of a combination of University of Westminster and London just made my life so much easier and meant I could be flexible in terms of my career path. I didn't feel restrained. I could consider various opportunities within London and just take them up as I left university. But actually, most importantly for me, is the relationship with my lecturers and my tutors. It's been massively helpful in planning my career path. I realized my lecturers are always hands-on, they want to help, they want to connect you with people. Well, two things. So if you think about it from a London perspective, London is a global melting pot. So as a Nigerian, there will never be a dull moment for you, coming to study in London. You'll have roots in terms of meeting up with other Nigerians, other Africans as well, connecting. I think that's a great opportunity. But also job prospect wise, studying in London means, you have a bigger pool of job opportunities than you would if you were to study elsewhere. And by that I mean you can easily take up opportunities. And then as far as what Westminster is concerned, thinking about the combination of the staff, the facilities, the proximity of the university, but just the support you get from the staff, for me, made a huge difference. I think you definitely should come, study at the University of Westminster and come to London. I found it really enhanced my academic studies and also my career progression and the career path I chose. Thank you.